The turning point for my own autoimmune journey was when I just got so sick that I was driving on the freeway one day. I had my kids with me and I was just so sick. I could tell that I was going to be very ill in just a few seconds, and I had just literally a second to pull off to the side of the road, and then I threw up, I passed out. And then I came to, and I was still sitting there, cars running, kids are just in back, they were watching a show, they didn't even know anything was going on. And so I was still just feeling awful. I opened the car door, I was sick again. All I could do energy-wise was just kind of basically get out of the car, and I just had to have fresh air and move. So all I could do was crawl around to the back side of the car and try and recover for a second. And then I just knew I needed to find more answers to what was going on. I knew a lot already about how the body works, how the immune system works, how gut health works, all the different things I've been dealing with for years and years. And the pattern was that I'd just find a few things here and there that would help me feel a little better, and I'd incorporate them into my processes of trying to maintain my health. And in general, even though I would have these brief times where I would feel better, then overall it was still just getting worse. And finally, I learned about a system of working with the cells to help the cells open up and heal. And that was a massive change for me, because at that point I had been taking handfuls of supplements in the morning, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and at night. And again, I would feel better initially and then just get worse on the long run. And every little thing that I added into that would help for a little bit, and then just kind of the benefit would wash out and not be sustained. After I started learning this process of working with the cells, I actually started out with so much fewer supplements. Even right off the bat, I was a little bit paranoid that I would just get sick again because I'd been so dependent on that protocol. It was really interesting because just over time, I gradually got to where I was taking less and less things, fewer and fewer things, and my body was feeling better and better, and it just seemed like backwards to me. It was so awesome because now I barely take anything, just a couple things, every few days, and I barely spend a little bit on supplements each month, whereas before it was, well over $500 of supplements. And finally I just started getting better and better, which was a huge turning point for me.